So, first off, I'd like to apologize. I am still recovering from a nasty cold that lasted about 2 weeks. And I'm about 90% of the way there, and the show must go on. And the show for today is... this thing. So, arrived the day after I got back from New York. Really didn't arrive before. I would have been sitting on my porch. So, there's plenty of arrows pointing this way or up, so let's get this thing open. Probably not block the drawer that has my box cutter in it. Sorry, arrows. Amazingly, this was actually sitting on my porch right way up. Oh. Extra gift of bubble wrap for later. Lots of bubble wrap. It's like Raiders of the Lost Ark, where they open up the Ark of the Covenant. It's nothing but sand, nothing but bubble wrap. I'd rather there be way too much bubble wrap than not enough, so yeah, that's a plus. If he was sitting on an additional wad of bubble wrap. There we go. Beautiful. Squeaky, squeaky. Oh, it's heavier than I imagined. So, who is playing along at home probably already know what this is, or if you read the video title, it is a 3M Cantata background music player. With no cartridges. Which I actually don't mind right now because these rollers need to be completely redone before I put cartridges anywhere near this. But the player itself is in nearly pristine condition of what I can see. There's some settings here. Saxon. Duluth, Minnesota. Ooh. Nice heavy-duty guide there. So, goal right now is to get the rollers out and to test the motor. And the rollers I'll be sending off to a place, I believe it's called Terry's Rollers. I'll put a link to it in the description. And he should be able to re-rubber these. So, get out the charger. Zoom in a bit. Get a look at the rollers as they are right now. I'm going to have to remove the lid in a second. You can see how terrible the rollers are right now. They're absolutely terrible shape. You can see they're completely out of round. The first thing I'll actually do is see if I can easily remove this lid. I don't want to snap it off or even just damage the veneer, so let's see. Bottom, let's see. Right now, I was looking at these buttons to make sure I don't snap them off. It's on and off. Okay. Should be able to rest it on that for a minute. So you can see they're riveted on. I'm sure there's a way to get this thing out, but looks like the only way you'll be able to easily remove this lid is to undo these screws. So this one. Oh, this is really nice wood, actually. It's a veneer. Yeah, it's definitely... Is this veneered? My God, this looks like real walnut. Oh, let me see. You bring this to show you. This lid is very heavy, and it feels absolutely rock solid. This is veneer. It's some of the best veneer I've ever seen. There's no seam or anything here. Oh, wow. This is a really high-end piece of equipment from back. I mean, it was meant to never be seen by customers, but my God, this is so well made. Built like a tank. I mean, it was meant to run for 12 hours a day in perpetuity, so it's a good thing it was built like this, but my God, this is better built than most of the, what it was back in the day, $10,000 hi-fi gear I have some of. I can put this someplace safer so I don't drop a tool in it or scratch it before I restore the finish. Nice little floor down here. Okay, let's go back to this. Oh, come on. Really locking the chuck here. There we are. Extension. Single screw here, and we'll see where it gets us. Oh. Is that a pin or another screw? So it looks like something was dropped on it right here. Bring it in a little tighter. Let's see, there's a break here. It looks like something was dropped right here, but it's invisible when it's like that. Plus I can use a bit of super glue and not make it strong, but make the seam nearly invisible for when I reassemble it. So yeah, it feels like there's another screw right in there, which is odd because if they were going to make it so you couldn't get this off, why do they have the second screw right here? So my gut's telling me there's a pin or something just barely holding it in place over here. Try to feel for a screw underneath here. Is that a screw? No, there's not a screw underneath there. Oh, hold on. There's the other screw. There's a screw underneath here, so I think this is just... There we go. I can just tease it up. There we go. Swing in prayer. Okay. That's a big speaker. Okay, so here's the mechanism. My God. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Gotta get that shot. Oh, my God. That is... Oh, man. Fuck. See, when I do this, part of the wheel just remains stuck to the bottom chassis. Oh, that is not right. Ugh. Now, this is very, very common with 3M Cantatas from back in the day, so bought this knowing this is going to be an issue, and the guy sent it to me, said, hey, it's an unholy mess inside, so looks like the best way to get at it will be to remove these springs, undo this C-clamp. Oh, sorry. Lost track of you there. Squeaky, squeaky. So remove these springs, undo the C-clamp, make sure it doesn't go flying across the room. It'll do that anyway. And then these two arms will come out, and I'll be able to remove some C-clamps, probably one on each side, pull out the axle, and oh, wow. It looks like the actual rubber, the rubber itself has fallen, not going to do that with my hands, has fallen off of the axle. Like, it looks like a donut sitting there on it, so that'll be fun once I get it out. Okay, so first, I don't want to test the motor with these anywhere near the capstan, because if rubber gets drawn down to that, it'll be a lot harder to clean up. So let's start with the springs. Pliers, pliers, pliers. Oh, that went and touched something. Oh, that's not a sentence you hear every day. Oh, God, everything it touches turns to just the devil's vomit. Oh, God. It looks like it might be better to... Yeah, there we go. Ugh. This is just wrong. Ugh. Okay, good size. Let's see. Yay. Yay. There we go. Oh, jeez. Okay. Good shot of it in a moment where I can get it onto the table and not have it spill everywhere. Ugh. Almost fell on the floor. The feeling would have swung on. Oh, God. That's nasty. Let's show you what it's doing here. My God. So I'm lifting it like, oh, God, that is not right. Oh, my God. I'm not sure if there's going to be anything left to send to Terry. I mean, I have the axles, but Jesus. I'll have to measure it before I send it to the post, because that's just going to get to a goddamn ball of hatred. I think the best way to get this out is going to be taking a razor blade, putting it on a pair of forceps, and trying to separate it the best we can and sacrifice the razor blade. Where did I put my box cutter? There it is. Put on some gloves and I'm actually handling the... If you've seen Big Trouble in Little China, this is what I imagine as black blood of the earth. Oh, God. There we go. As good as I think it's going to get. Oh, God. 2 little washers there. Let's to the side. Oh, God. This ain't right. Look at this. Oh, God. If I can get in there tighter. This is absolute horrible tar. Get it from the other side. Oh, Jesus. Oh, God, I touched it. Well, let's test the motor first, then we'll go back to the, what's left of the rollers. I'm going to keep this off to the side, actually. Might need to use the sacrificial blade a little more. Oh, no. Oh, no. I got some of my workbench. Oh, no. Oh, no. I can get some paper towels. This is just... Oh, God. It sounds like I'm overplaying it, but this is... Oh, it's horrible to handle. I just lightly touch something and it suddenly turns to black goop. So how am I going to clean this? Oh, sacrifice this thing. Oh, God, just going to scrape it away from the motor the best I can. Ugh. And yes, I know it's bad to get that alcohol down to the motor. I mean, not into the bearings. Stuff is a lot worse. Oh, God. Secondary transfer. Oh, my God. That's about all I'm going to get off this thing for now. That in the hazmat. Let's see how well I can get stuff off. Oh, that's dissolving it. And the roller hopefully won't come into direct contact with the surface afterwards when it comes back from Terry's rollers. So, I don't look at this perfectly clean, but just want to make sure it's not going to get everything else filthy again if I look the wrong way. Inside again. Yuck. Okay. I think we're ready to test the motor. Okay, there's two buttons here labeled on and off, but not doing anything. I mean, like the buttons aren't properly locking, so here goes nothing. Nothing happened. Okay. What did that say? All that. Okay, that was a repeat. So the motor is going to be fun to look at later, but for now, let's get those rollers. Let's take a look at those rollers. There might just be a lockout I'm missing. I hope I'm missing. God, this stuff is just pure hatred. Tiny little dab in my workbench and it's already threatening to go everywhere. Oh, yeah, this one is just completely... Oh, jeez. That doesn't even resemble a roller anymore. Oh no. How am I going to do this? Finally sit down. There we go. So the axle is single. Oh, God. It's just pulling to nothing. This is the worst I've ever seen. I'm going to measure this before I fuck with it anymore. Oh, God. That's turning. It's sticking to the paper towel like nothing I've ever seen. There we go. Let's leave the entire thing behind, my God. Oh, God. Oh, this is just... Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, this ain't right. Oh, jeez. I seem to have worked myself into a bit of a quandary here. Oh, God. This is what's left of my screwdriver. Oh. Knock this out in a moment, but oh, jeez. This is like nothing I have ever seen. Oh. This is really bad. Now it's rotating almost freely, so for now, I'll have to do. There we go. I'm getting it to pop out, so I'm forcing it against the table. Bad idea number 12. It is working. There we go. Oh, hell. It's going to be hard to pull out of here. Dumb brute force. Okay. There we go. This is an axle. I don't want to really mar it up that much. There we go, it's out. What's left of it? Uh-oh, where the, other side, that's why. Other rag back. Oh, jeez. See if you can get in close, you can see what's left in this thing. It's an absolute horror show in this thing. God. This looks like some sort of painted steel, maybe? You know what? The black stuff might be the remnants of adhesive. Yuck. Then, well, it's not, it's not ferrous, maybe aluminum. There's one. Yuck. Actually clean up rather well with alcohol. Probably get a final wash of acetone. That actually should do it. Put that aside. So this one I want to at least get a really quick measurement of. I mean, its diameter is not super critical. Millimeters. I can't even touch it with it. Oh, bloody hell. I'm just eyeballing this as a general size because it's the rotation of the capstan that actually controls the speed. 27, 28. It's like 27.5 millimeters is the average. Just write that down quickly. And that's nowhere near exact, but I just wanted a good ballpark thing to send off to Terry. I doubt he has the roller diameter for a 3M Cantata written down anywhere. Oh, damn. This stuff is horror. Oh, God, I got it in my hand again. This is just a horror show. I'm handling stuff like... Oh, God. That's just pure hatred. It's getting everywhere. Time for gloves. It's time for gloves quite a while ago, but it'll... yeah. I'll be back. So the soap, it did nothing. Alcohol seems to help. Ugh. Yeah, there we go. Seems to be soluble in alcohol. That's good to know. Seems to have off the ESD mat really well. Thank God. I'm gonna get a fresh thing for this. God damn, this is just going everywhere. And there's other rollers inside that might be shit, so that'll be fun. What was I doing? Oh yeah, gloves. Now the downside is these gloves are black, so I won't be able to see it getting on my hands as easily. Got my shirt. Just drying up before I put it on there. Don't worry, it's pretty dirty. My God, back to the sacrificial blade. Trying to cut it away. Oh, God. This is... Oh, my God. This is going to be one of the new plagues. How do you even call this stuff? My God. Oh, I can get rid of all this stuff. Got rid of it 90%, 80-90% of it from the roller over there. Well, I didn't think it would be this bad. But hey, it's an adventure. Cleaning up a little bit as I go. Doesn't have to be exact at this point. Sorry for all the hisses and clangs in the background. That's my defective water heater. The flume is misaligned and I can't get to stay still. Oh, God, gelatinous hatred just gets everywhere. Okay. I'll get rid of this load. I feel like I'd be dumping that right into an incinerator. Okay, how much is... Okay. Table pin. Other way, dummy. Oh, this is just coming right out. Good. Ugh. It's in tight. Dealing with here. I guess it looks like painted aluminum. Paint could just be remnants of adhesive with rubber. That'd be my guess, at least. Okay. Is this stuff off? I think we can call the demon vanquished for now. Glad that's over. Squeaky, squeaky again. Okay, so I'm sending these two guys off to Terry to get re-rubbered. Sending off that figure for the diameter too. So now these armatures aside, take another look at that motor situation. I hope. So now we don't have we don't have the devil's. I don't even want to finish that sentence. I don't even know how I'd finish that sentence. Gone. So look at this thing. Okay. That's what that is. Maybe. Oh, we're getting somewhere. Just taking the knobs off up front before I lose them. Just snap something. Oh. Okay, and then screw leads. All three, I think. Oh, that's very nice with that crown strap. Okay, I see what you're doing, 3M. Beautiful. Oh, nice little oil points. That is not fun. Okay. Oh no, it's 60 cycles, thank God. 0.3 amps. I don't know what I was thinking when reading that. Drop some 3-in-1 in here. It's back and forth for now. Is freeing up a bit, I can tell. Back of the motor help. Shit, okay. Jesus Christ, that's a long part number. So right now I'm just trying to get this damn thing connected. Not connected, free. Then I look at the instructions. Caution, blah blah blah. Sure tape is taut over guides. Yeah, so some interlock or something I'm not understanding. So there's this one maybe. Oh, there's sound. Buzz is coming from the motor, okay. It is freeing. A couple drops of oil in there. Oh, I saw it twitch there. Good sign. Come on, girl. Definitely coming. Oil. Try one. There we go. Let's get around the motor. You saw that movement. Here we go. I'm freeing it from its load right now. It's starting to spin up. Getting its load back. Holy shit, the whole thing's moving. The whole thing is working. Holy shit. This massive clockwork orgy in there. My God. It's beautiful. I'll show you what that clanking is. That's oop. When this goes, it's supposed to it's catching something that's detecting the end of the tape, so it advances it, and it's supposed to let this drop down. Something a little lithium grease can't fix, and some alcohol. Holding that catch up right now. Motor is working. I have no idea how smooth the speed is, but the motor is working. That's incredible. Oh, wow. I mean, I'm surprised I got the motor to work, but I'm surprised the whole thing started working once I got the motor freed up. Expected there to be a couple more issues. Drop that alcohol before it gets on the rubber. Seems to be floating rather nicely. Those oil ports. Good. Drop or two of oil down there. Trading this thing's life for my own. I'm guessing this is a manufacturing date. November of 1969. Wait. Oh. Wait. It's an 8, sorry. It looked like a 9 from my angle up here. Okay. It's nice and oiled. Flip her around. This side. Should actually be following the one hand roll right now. It doesn't have a hot chassis, thank God, but you never know. Big old filter capacitor in there that might need to be replaced. I'm sure it's buzzing like hell right now. So that's the program selection switch. It's currently doing nothing, but can't really do more testing on that until I get an actual cartridge. What was that? It's a weird off-center wheel in there. I have no idea what it does. It's been resting on some sort of rigid piece of metal for probably half a century, so it has a nice little ribbing mark here. You can see that. Got more light. Should I put somewhere? It's a crap light anyway. Hold on, let me get a better light. That's much better. You can see that little ribbing mark right there. It's this bloody wheel. Oh, I'm mostly just dicking around. Really can't troubleshoot this more until I get a cartridge in the mail. Probably should stop fiddling with this thing. Okay, looks like this is releasing some sort of brake right here on startup and shutdown. So, as long as it's cycling when it turns on and off. Yep. It's a nice cycle. It yanks it up when it starts. Brings it down afterwards. Yeah, I'm guessing it's a real stop. For now, that's all we can really do in there. Pre-integrator. Do some really bad dings right here. Other side actually looks really nice. This is actually the side that we'll be facing outward, so I mean, front, but this is the side that we'll be able to see actually. This is a very good condition panel out here. Purely plastic veneer here, but this is so beautiful, it looks like real walnut. Unplug it. Not to die today. There's a track inside of the housing here it seems to engage into. There we go. This way, there's two little things here for the speaker. This thing back into the... Is that it? Hold on. Okay, I see what's happening. There we go. The off button was knocking against it. So, tiny little screws hold the whole thing in place. How bizarre. Hold on, now these holes don't line up. Excuse me. Hey, what did you do? Those holes don't line up. Oh, okay. That's weird. I was testing the torque there. The other one in. Must have bent those arms in a little bit when I flipped it over. There we go. Up a bit. Just making a mess as we go. Very beautiful. So, just from looking at it right now, I mean, it sure needs lubrication in a bunch of places, but this travel shaft needs to be cleaned, lubricated probably with white lithium, and I need my pinch rollers back. Oh, and a cartridge just sit here, obviously, but that's for another day. Is that the off button? Oh, that's the on button again. There we go. And then that moves back in position. So I think that'll be all for today. I'll update you in the description or a comment once I hear back from Terry's rubber rollers. And once I get those rubber rollers back, we'll pair back together. Hopefully I'll have a cassette by then. Goodbye for now. Or God knows how long. I'm not worried about Terry. He seems to have pretty good turnaround time. Worried about getting a cassette.